What does community service mean to you?
Everybody comes together for a greater goal in the community.
I think just making a difference, letting your voice be out there.
Any little thing that you can do to impact somebody.
Why do you think community service is so important?
It helps the community and it helps other people do what they can't do. I just love to help out others.
It's made me feel great because I was doing something for the community. We care, we want to help you, but
we can actually do something, we can make change. Pretty soon, we're going to be the ones sitting back. We can't do it. We need someone to take those reins, to take concern about their neighborhood, about how it looks.
That's what the 4-H is all about.
Community impacts. Eastmoor Academy.
Highland Youth Gardens!
We are Transit Arts, Old Town East.
CK Productions, Southside.
Well, 4-H is a really good program because the meaning of 4-H is hands, health, heart, and head. Hands is working in our community. Health, bringing out the healthy things like growing natural plants. Heart, putting your best effort and all your heart into it. And head, learning from this experience.
It really gives you a lot of opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Some kids, they come in this program and you really won't realize like, oh, what their background really look like or how they really act of their lifestyle. And you can really change their life by just one simple thing.
It taught me a lot in this program. It taught me a lot about leadership, and for us helping in it is like doing things like this.
Most of these kids, they would never get an opportunity to plant a garden without us. It's true. It's just a good way to give back, teach kids something.
Community service to me is just basically like you're volunteering to do something for a good cause. You know what I'm saying? And you just doing something right and putting a smile on everybody's face and just keeping everything positive and nothing negative.
To me, it's basically just like helping people, giving back, letting kids to learn new things.
It means showing good leadership in our community. Like once you put something out there forward and somebody sees that, they usually be like, oh yeah, I want to do that too.
I don't need you to love me.
I come from a family of givers, and so I grew up giving. And then once it caught on here, we had like 5 or 6 students, and the kids wanted more. I saw the looks on the kids' face, on the homeless face. We started working a lot with the homeless, and it just spread. Every time I put up a sign-up sheet, it would be filled in 5 minutes. And so it just grew and grew, and so now we're up to 300 people in the impact team, and last year we did over 50 projects.
I think my favorite community with the impact team event was my first time actually serving for Faith Mission, because it was just so heartwarming to meet so many people and just sing to them, and you don't know what their day could have been like, you don't know what they're dealing with, but when they came, you couldn't tell them that they weren't the happiest people in the building.
we have a camp that in the middle of November, the coldest time we can find, we'll have 100 or so students sleep outside in cardboard boxes, eating over a fire and all that, just to simulate what it's like to be homeless, so we can have a deeper understanding of why we're out here doing what we do.
We went to Holy Rosary, which is a soup kitchen on the west side. They give out leftovers at the end of lunch, and you know, people would come up with plastic grocery bags, and you know, they're piling mashed potatoes on top of mac and cheese, on top of green beans, on top of anything, just so they have dinner. And I'm like, that's, you know, we can do something about that. They don't have to eat out of a plastic bag. So I started Operation Leftover here at the school, and so people brought in plastic or styrofoam leftover containers, and we wrote like messages of hope, and then we donated them back to Holy Rosary so that the people can then use them to take leftovers with them.
If you could spend one day in my shoes and to see the type of kids that I see on a daily basis and to see the need for the impact team, and you're going to say everybody I talk to would want to be in my shoes, want my job. These kids are unbelievable.
I would want my community to know that there's more to it. You don't have to be that person that sells drugs because you feel like, oh, I messed up in school, nobody ever took care of me. That's not true. There are people out there to this day that even if you think it's too late, they'll help you.
This change you want to see in the world, it starts with you. You can go outside, pick up trash in the neighborhood that you live in, or just your lawn. You can ask someone how their day is, actually try to hear someone's story.
You know, it's more to the world than just your neighborhood and stuff like that. Like a whole bunch of young guys my age and young people my age that think that the world revolves around them, when in reality that they're just, you know, 1 in a billion and stuff like that. So I really want them to open their eyes and realize that you can't just be out here doing what you do forever, you know, because eventually you'll get older and start looking back on your mistakes you made in the past, and you don't want to be that person that regrets everything that they did.
Go out there and help. Be that change you want to see.